you're going into this year, part of that stable running backs. I know you got nicked up during camp. How are you feeling right now going into the first game?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. Coach Stock said he had a plan for us, and he's been doing a good job of, keeping his word. So, got my legs back. My foot feels real good. So, I'm going into the season healthy.
Explain to us, all three backs offer a different skill set, even though all of you can do the same thing as well. What do you bring to that three running back system or those three running backs that people don't know about?
Like Coach Stock, we all can, do a lot of different things. I feel like I'm very, very like versatile. I can, catch the ball just like Shane. We all three can catch the ball. We all three bring the same. I feel like I'm very shifty. Like Jordan and Shane, more of like a power back. More downhill. I'm more of like a shifty type back. So, I just want to bring, my type of skill to the team and just try to better the team and try to get as many wins as we can.
Jeremiah, how do you feel about this offensive line blocking for you? There's a couple of new faces. Are you comfortable with those guys in front of you?
Oh, yeah, I'm very comfortable. They've been putting in the same type of work that I've been putting in this whole summer. So, I know what they're capable of and what they're going to bring to the table. So, I don't have any doubt in my mind that, they're going to get the job done. And I feel like we're going to have a very successful, I know on the offensive side is going to be successful just as defense. So I'm not, have no doubts at all about the offensive line.
Are you going to be more involved with the offense in the passing game, so to speak? I guess with Brent at quarterback, is your role going to change at all with a new quarterback?
No, not at all. Brent, he's gonna come in here like nothing, like no step was lost. I feel like he's a good leader. He's came into the season. He came into the summer, already a leader. As a freshman, just to try to like to take over the team like that. I feel like we're all behind him as a unit. I know the running back. I know we're all behind him. We feel just as comfortable with him as if Graham was in the game.
I'm going back to last year. This is actually in the NFL when the Steelers played the Titans. Le'Veon Bell was having the game of his life. LeGarrette Blount walks off the field, jealous that he didn't get any carries. Obviously, coach and many other people have talked about the selflessness amongst you guys. How do you guys view that sort of selfish attitude that Blount showed?
I just know Coach Stock always asks us, do you get satisfaction of seeing your teammates do good? And I know as a running back unit, especially me, Jordan, and Shane, I feel like we're the closest like as anybody could be on any team. And I feel like, if I see him score a touchdown, that makes me happy on the inside. It's just as me scoring a touchdown. Just because we see each other grind, we see each other when we hurt, like we know what we go through to get to that point. So just to see one of us, succeed, is going to make the other one happen. We all feed off each other's success.
Will you be more involved in special teams this year? I know you're going to be returning punts with Ed.
Yes, sir.
And tell me, will this be your first year back there punting as a possible start?
Yeah, and yeah, collegiately, yeah, football it will. But I've done it in high school, so it's not like no like shock for me. But it is my first time, in college like being back there returning punts and the special teams. But I'm very excited, to be back there just to try to, help the team, just move forward and, and like I said, win as many games as we can.
Looking at this group, I talked to you about it in camp. You're returning a lot of guys that have been consistently good over a period of time. Do you feel like this is the deepest stable of running backs in Conference USA?
I would have to say so. Just like Coach Sock said, I feel like he feels like any of us could start, and I feel the same way. I feel like we all like bring that that hungriness to the table, and we all like all three of us want it very bad. And we have we got freshmen coming up like Ruben and Desmond Anderson, who could probably help out this team a lot too. So yeah, that's about it.
Who's been your biggest mentor since the time you stepped on in blue and white at the running back position? Because I know that seems to be a staple among NTSU running backs is passing down that legacy and mentorship from whether it be Benny Cunningham or Philip Tanner. Who's been your mentor here?
I'd have to say one person out, that really kept me up. I'd have to say Reggie Wiley. And me and Jordan, we know we've been here together. We keep each other up too. But Reggie Wiley, last year just, whenever I would, when something was wrong, off the field or on the field, he was always there, for me to talk to. And if I ever need anything, he was there. So I'd have to say Reggie.
How ready are you for this season to get going? You put in a lot of work on the practice field, and now you finally get a real game.
Yeah, I know as a team we're ready. I know personally I'm very, very ready. It's my senior year, my last go-around, so I'm gonna bring everything I got personally to the table. I'm gonna leave it all on the field for my brothers every game. I try to do that every day at practice. So, this is it. So, this, like Coach said, we got a very tough schedule. We're all prepared. We're all ready. So we're trying to, shock the world. So, I'm ready for it.
Looking at y'all's group of running backs, you guys are obviously very close to each other. Do you guys have a shared common goal that you guys have established this season?
I guess as a team, just to win games, just to do our role. Like we have, little objectives is, do your job, do your role, and, so we're all just going to do our role, and just see where it goes with that.
This is your senior year, a local kid from Rutherford County. What's been going to your last or first game of your last season, what's been your biggest accomplishment on this team?
Going into this season, like Coach said, I feel like this is my best camp, like my best summer. Like I've worked extremely hard, just to get where I'm at now. So I put in a lot of work with my brothers out there working on the field and summer workout. So I'm excited just to see if it's going to pay off.
A couple things, just like Coach